Hey guys, guess who's got their slot car track set up? Yeah, that's right, I'm having a ball. I'm going through and I'm racing a lot of the cars, but I know I better get back to my projects or else they will fall far behind. It's so nice just having a simple, modest track set back up. A couple of projects I got coming up are all these three here. They've never been mounted. They've never had a chassis on them. The screw posts are, unthreaded. I'm going to see if I can get them windshields, bumpers, the chassis, the guide pins, everything. I'm going to see if I can get them all restored back to where what they should be. So that's going to be coming up. I had a request recently about the different chassis Aurora made, so we got them here. I don't have all of them. I've got some of them, and we'll go over them. The T-Jet chassis, the wild ones, the tough ones, the slimline, fiber, all that. So we'll go through one at a time, and I'll do my best to depict the differences and the reasons why Aurora made the tough ones and wild ones after the T-Jet original one. All right, guys, give me just a sec. Okay, let's start with the front one in the center there. That is a vibrator chassis, guys. They had a reed mechanism on top that would hit the back axle, and it would make the car go forward. Horribly slow, horribly doggy. There should be no question as to why they developed the T-Jet chassis after the vibrator. I mean, it was I don't want to say horrible. They worked, but it was horrible. Okay, the T-Jet chassis, the standard one, came in like a long wheelbase and a short wheelbase. There was a third hole for another wheelbase if you had the larger tires in front there, but mostly just a short and a long wheelbase. And the whole bottom is copper. The whole thing's copper underneath there, okay? Now the next one is a flamethrower. It's just like the original T-Jet chassis, but it's got a light on there. It's got a light on there, okay? All right, just a sec. All right, after the standard T-Jet and the flamethrower T-Jet, they had what they called was the wild ones. Now, what I have here is the tough ones. They're very, very similar. But the wild ones came in, and I'll show you the pictures of them. I'm using the Bob Beers book here if you guys need a good referencing this stuff. Bob Beers has got a great book. But you see they made a Mustang Fastback. They made the GT, the Ford GT. They got a Camaro there, and they also have a Cougar. Now, as far as the wild ones go, the wild ones were introduced back in like 69. Model Motoring, it was the fastest thing that they ever made at the time. There was 4 of them, and what they did is they gave like a hot armature to it. They gave silver-plated shoes. You see the difference between the silver and the copper there? Even the brushes, if I'm not mistaken, the brushes in the wild ones were silver too. Now they had sponge tires in the back. Sponge tires. And guys, that's the last 2 that I got, the sponge tires. So those are wild one tires right back there. I didn't like them much, but for what they were at the time, I guess they were an improvement over the skinnier ones because they're a little bit fatter, And they also came with, if I'm not mistaken, the wild ones came with like a decal sheet in there. They came with a decal sheet. Okay, so after the wild ones, they made the tough ones, which what we're looking at here. That's what we're looking at. Aurora needed to introduce like a new breed of T-Jet that could compete with its competitors. They need something faster. So not only was the armature hopped up, but the magnets were hopped up. And look at the bottom. And this is true with the wild ones too. It had the silver plating on the bottom there, but everything there was to make better conductivity. And you see the slicks back there? Dead giveaway, guys. That's a tough one. Dead giveaway when you see the silver back there. Now, a lot of guys love these tough ones. I'm on the other side of the coin there. I don't like how rigid the brush springs are. It's like you're trying to adjust the tension. Either you got too little, too much, too little, too much. I just don't like them. I really don't like them. Quite frankly, I'm probably not going to use this. I'll probably put it on eBay. I don't like them that much. And what they did help the performance. They did help performance, but I'm the guy that wants the cars to go around the track looking good. Now, I don't want to see a blur around the track. So I'm not the guy that wants the fastest one, but boy, I want it to look good. Now, here's something interesting. It's a slim line chassis. They use this like on the, the 32 Fords. They use this a number of places to where a fatter chassis just wouldn't work in the HO scale. And I love this thing. I use it for Like when I do the Munstermobile, I use the slimline chassis, but it's just, you can see how much more slim it is. And when you look at the engine itself, the armature, it's tiny compared to the other pancake motors. It's really tiny. The brushes are tiny, the magnets are tiny. They did a good job. They did a real good job. And if you do if you get it just right, a slimline chassis can scream just like a T-Jet chassis. No question about it. I've got it to work. I've got it to work. Okay, guys. Again, I'm going to make a reference back to Bob Beers. He has got this book that's absolutely wonderful. He's got pictures. He's got information. He's got what you need. If you haven't talked to Bob Beers yet, or if you don't know who he is, he's very personable. He's easy to get along with. You talk to him, he'll talk slot cars for days on end. I really like Bob. He does a good job. So if you need a good reference, let me see if I get the bottom in front of the book there. That's what the book looks like, guys. Bob Beers, I can't say enough about his book, but if you want some good information about the T-Jets, good references, and he also rates them as far as on a scale, like which is more desirable, which is more rare, and things like that. So he does a great job. Okay, guys, I hope that helps as far as the chassis. Aurora did make some more like the accelerators with the quadrilateral armature. I've had a couple of those over the years. I'm sticking with these. I'm sticking with these. They went to the AFX. They went to the magnet traction. Stop. Again, I don't have to have the fastest cars, but I do have to have them look good and look nice running around track. All right, guys, that's going to do it for this video. And if you have any more suggestions, let me know. I'll see if I can cover it in a video. I think what I'm going to do right now, get back to some racing. Get back to some racing, man. Again, we moved here, and I haven't been able to set up the slot car set until I got the garage the way I want it. And it's just a blast playing with these things again. All right, guys, let me know if you need anything. I'm accessible, and take care. Have fun. Throw me a like, will you? See ya.